Good morning, my fellow yoga travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, live the life we love. I am TNT. Today, not tomorrow. I understand that I only progress if I take some risks, and I've learned to view change as normal. I always look for new opportunities rather than to bemoan anything that's negative in my life. I face the fear of the unknown. I face the fear of failure. I face the fear of looking foolish. But I step forward with determination anyway. Or as my teacher likes to say when he rhymes in couplets, I stop stewing and I start doing. So whatever you can do today, begin it. And remember, meditation is supposed to help you develop a certain kind of equanimity. So the idea is to just be passive and watch how your mind unrolls itself. As long as you're interested in gaining or avoiding anything, raga and devesha, attachment and aversion, you're still within the field of opposition. And the whole idea is equanimity. You don't have to look for anything. Just be aware of your total thought process as it unrolls. Silently watch, see what happens, and you'll be free from it. Now, the conundrum, of course, is why do we practice any discipline if we're in the field of trying to gain and trying to avoid the opposition there? Why would we put any time into any discipline? Why would we be interested in anything if we didn't think we would get something out of it? So the mind is involved with that kind of desire. And that desire can only die when you cease to acquire. A very, very different state in not wanting anything, not trying to get anywhere, not trying to be anybody, not trying to go somewhere. It's kind of a paradox, isn't it? But remember, paradox is always the truth standing on its head trying to get your attention. Now, Emerson says that everyone's condition is a situation in hieroglyphics to the questions we would put. But it must be lived first as reality before it's apprehended as truth. Everyone's life is a solution in hieroglyphics. We don't understand it yet to the questions that we would put. But it has to be lived first as reality before it's apprehended as truth. So just do it, and hindsight will show you 2020 that you made the right choice. Now, we all have to face the fact that there's a lot of instinctive knee-jerk reflexes out there, and I always like to say the Buddha is a master of putting the reptilian brain on a leash. So our instinctive nature can be guided, fostered, encouraged to move to something that's better than just being on the wheel. We need to daily step out of the wheel, the grinding, it's only this, can't you show anything more than this? So it's a conscious realization of what we think is the hidden transcendental self that's going to revolutionize your life and make a radical discontinuity between what you are doing now and what came before. I don't want any nostalgic remembrance based on what I heard or what I read. I want to be fully alive, and I want to find out what makes me feel alive again if I lose it in any given moment, or if I'm brought into a situation or another person that somehow steers me off my course, or deters me, or brings me down, buzzkill, as we say. But since the divine light is always present, and it's a strange thing, before you know about this, you don't see it anywhere, but once you know about this, you find it everywhere. So we're healed by renewed contact with the depth of our own being. Sometimes also I call it the instinctive life or nature. Spend a lot of time in nature. That really helps. And then expand your focus. Each one of us in our own way is so involved in self-improvement, self-involvement. Okay? It's all about me, I, me, mine, I, me, mine. So we have to raise to the standard of our ideal, which often always takes us away from something that's personal into something that's transpersonal, greater than oneself. And that's where we find our capacity for blessing. When you do that, you have what's called realized eschatology. You're not waiting for the end of time in the future, as when Jesus' disciples asked him, when shall the kingdom come? And he says, it doesn't come with expectation. It's spread before you, but you see it not. Open your eyes and see it. Join us this Wednesday for the next Good Vibration class. We're teaching karma on this series of 4 classes on dancing the 4 quarters. So if you want to learn more about karma and have a great sequence, then tune in, check it out on GabrielHalpern.com, and look forward to seeing you soon.